Same players. There's no such thing as same players. Everybody's different. But for this particular instance, you have two players, same athleticism. For volleyball, they're both exactly 5'10". They both have the same vertical. They both can hit they're both outside hitters. They can both hit all the shots. They're both very athletic intangibles. They're both team leaders. Everything's the same. One's got a 3.6, one's got a 2.6. Who's going to get the offers? Yeah, every time. The kid that's got that's really got to think about this, student athlete. It's not athletic student. I'm not telling you the only way to get recruited is by using my service. I am telling you there's certain things that you have to do. And video is huge because they have to, have to evaluate you. They can't evaluate you if you say, Coach, I'm a great player. Everybody tells me that. I want to show me. So if you send them video and you look good in the video, that's the other thing. I've looked at video that people have sent coaches, not that I've done, but Ian's been with me for this whole time since we started. We see video that people send to coaches. It's embarrassing. They're not playing well. They pick plays. I'm not saying they're not good players, but that video doesn't display their talent. Don't show your head down. Don't show you missing a block. Don't show you got to show your highlights. It's that reason they call it a highlight. Now after that, coaches want to see game video, unedited game video, because they say the eye in the sky don't lie. If you take breaks, you take time off, you're not a positive player, whatever, you'll see it in unedited game video, and that can't be hidden. So that's why, the attitude and why your coaches say, keep your head up, play the whole time and all that. But that's a big deal. Right athletic level. This is probably my biggest pet peeve in terms of where I see kids go wrong. Not realizing the levels of athleticism at the different divisions. And it's real easy. Go to a game. Go to a USF game, go to a St. Leo game, go to a PHCC game, okay? Those are legit, that's the level. If you can see yourself out there at USF and you can say, I can walk out there right now and I can play with those girls, then you can say, realistically, D1 is something that's an option for me. If you go to St. Leo's and you say, I think I can hit with those girls, great. If you go out there and like, wow, they're really big. Wow, they really hit the ball hard. Wow, they're really fast. They're really athletic. Because a lot of kids and parents sometimes, they just aren't realistic about where you can play. And what we tell them is, at the end of the day, it's not you who decide where you play. It's the coaches who decide where you play. Because you could say, I want to go to FSU and be a linebacker, but if you're 5'10", 180 pounds, it ain't happening. Because their linebackers 6'3", 230 pounds, and they run a 4.40. So again, the athleticism is there. But there's nothing wrong. If you're at St. Leo's, or you're at Mississippi College, or you're at FSU, when you put your tennis shoes on to go out on that court, does it make any difference? Do you play any different? Do you feel any different? No, you're going out there to compete and play and win. That's the big thing. And believe me, if it's a good fit, you'll be happier than getting at a school that's over your head and having to sit on the bench for 4 years. That's not a good choice either. Don't wait. I don't care if you're a freshman, if you're a junior, if you're a senior. Work at it. You got to work at it like anything else. You don't get to be a good volleyball player by just showing up on games. You work. You work at the gym. You work at hitting. You work at your leg strength. You work at vertical. You work at all that stuff. So it's the same thing. GPA is huge, SATs are huge, ACTs are huge. Start taking them early and retake. I've never had a kid that we've had retake a test and not improve on it. Now, sometimes they're 1 or 2, 3%, sometimes they're 5 and 10%, sometimes if they do tutoring and work with some of the programs that are around, sometimes it's 25 and 30%. And those numbers are huge when it comes to admissions, huge when it comes to academic money. And at the end of the day, do you care if the coach wants to give you $30,000 a year, if the coach wants to split up and give you $20,000 in academic and only $10,000 in athletic? I don't. Matter of fact, I like them to give me more money in academic, because if I blow out my knee or tear my labrum, I'm still going to get the academic, but the athletic money, they don't take your scholarship away that year, but if you can't come back and contribute to the team, you're not going to get that athletic money the following year. You won't lose it that year, but you can. Be realistic about your own abilities. It's huge. Huge, huge, huge. Again, go visit the schools. Go to the games. Sit as close as you can so you get an idea of the speed of that game at that level. And if you think you can compete at that level, or you got 2 years, I think in 2 years I can be there, great. Go for it. Whether that's a Division I, Division II, Division III, whatever you think you can compete at. Always shoot for the stars. I never say that you can't do it, but I am saying, be realistic. And playing at a Division II or a Division III school is great. It's a great thing. Try to find the best fit. It's all about the fit. It's not about a D1 school. It's not about a D2 school. It's about finding a school that fits you.